Interested in applying for grants from the US State Department? Here's a step-by-step guide to help you with your application. At US Embassy Beirut, we provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the year to implement projects including themes like developing English language skills and offering educational opportunities, fostering peace and social inclusion, strengthening civil society, promoting arts and culture. To be eligible, organizations should make sure to have a unique entity identifier, UEI, and an active SAM registration. These are web-based tools that help identify and track organizations and federal funding. You can obtain a UEI by visiting sam.gov/content-UNS-UEI. As for registering on SAM, you can go to sam.gov. With the pre-proposal requirements completed, start thinking about the basics. First, research which funding opportunity is right for your project idea. Second, develop your idea into a proposal. Third, submit your proposal. Always remember, your application must be in English. Grants.gov is your ultimate go-to source to identify funding opportunities based on your country or your project's theme. As you are developing your proposal, make sure to include the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why, the SMART goals, and the risk assessment. Your package should also include a budget narrative, and the SF-424 forms. So, what are the 5 W's? Who is relevant to your organization, your team, and experiences with previous grants? What is about your project, its goals and objectives, as well as its target audience? Where is basically where your project will be implemented. When reflects your project's timeline, as well as key events or milestones. Finally, the why is what links your project to the funding opportunity. SMART goals represent another important component of a solid project. S stands for specific goals. M is for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and last, T for time-based. The more specific you are, the easier it is for us to assess your project. Monitoring and evaluation, or M&E, helps to measure the project's performance, for example via surveys, interviews, or enrollment percentages. Risk assessment constitutes another important part of your proposal because it determines potential weaknesses or external challenges. Our advice: plan for the best to be prepared for the worst. Proposal narrative completed? Then, onto the budget and the SF-424 forms. The budget represents the financial allocations needed to execute your project. The budget narrative is the written explanation of those financial allocations. SF-424 for organizations, and SF-424I for individuals, the SF-424A for budget information, and the SF-424B for assurances the grantee will comply with. All these forms can be found and downloaded from grants.gov. Still have questions? Don't hesitate to email us at pdbeirutgrant@state.gov. Also, make sure to check grants.gov for useful tools to help you draft a successful and competitive application. Best of luck!